are. This is Ask Anastasia, and I'm gonna answer some questions today about credit. You know, I was talking about importance of credit for everybody, but I was talking mostly about young people. And I was getting a question, you know, like it's look like you guys like to have a plan, you know, like step 1, step 2, step 3. So that's what I'm gonna do today. And this is the first step-by-step guide how to become a fire. And by becoming a fire, I don't mean that you got yourself on fire. I just mean that you become financially independent and retired early, which I believe it's goal of so many people. And it's easier than you think. You know, so many people just dream about retirement, but they don't know what to do, how to start it. And what's driving me crazy is that for most of the people, at least people that I know, we don't have a plan for retirement. All what we think that we're gonna get our social security, you know, which about $800 per month. But be realistic. First of all, I'm 45 and I don't think that I will ever see it. And second, just think, you know, how it's possible to live for $800 per month. I hope this is not what you have. It's not how you envision your golden years, you know. And by retiring, I hope you're not thinking of old people, you know, who don't need nothing. All what they do is just watch TV, sitting in the sofa. I wish that all of you retire at the age which they want, and it's not that difficult. So to become financially independent, what I mean is that you are getting enough money every month from passive income, which means that you don't need to work for this money come to you every month, that it's coming from some kind of businesses that you build or assets that you purchased. And this number for, you know, to become independent can be different for everyone. For me, it was $3,000. You know, when I when I had this in my mind, that that's what I want to do, I just want to make $3,000 every month without me working. And at this time, it doesn't seem realistic, but I found the way how to do it. And I'm sure you know how I'm doing it by rental properties, which bring in cash flow to me every month. And it's so many different ways, which I'm gonna show to you too, you know, because maybe we're all different. We want different things in life. For someone, it can be writing a book and collecting royalties, you know, for the rest of your life. And we're gonna talk about this later. But to get back to my step-by-step guide, I just want to tell you that it's very, very, very important. Please like the video. It's really helping my channel. And I hope that you, people who are watching, support me and want me to continue to do what I'm doing. And I really want to see my videos shows up as a result when you search for something. So if you subscribe for a channel, it would be helpful. If you want to continue watch this video, if you like the video, that would be very helpful for me. If you don't like the video, don't like the video. It's fine with me too. And let's get back to it. So step-by-step guide. First, what you need to do is get your credit score and credit report. And I was talking about it earlier in different videos. I'm gonna link it on the top somewhere here. You know, you can get it. It's absolutely free. You don't have to pay for the service. There are so many companies that charge you for it. I am using creditkarma.com, which I absolutely love it. It's very, very easy to use. It's gonna take you 5 minutes to set it up, and you can see your credit. You can see your score. And I want you to get familiar with it. Like, just scroll around, you know, check how credit score are calculated. What if you have Bad credit, you just check what's hurting you. It's again, just try to look around, educate yourself. You know, if collection is more than 4 years old, most likely you're gonna write one letter and that's gonna disappear. So if you have bad credit, it doesn't mean that you have a bad credit for the rest of your life. It's easy to change, and I hope you guys gonna find a way to do it. And if you have a questions, just write it down in the comments. I'm gonna answer them. Second step, it's set up your credit cards. And by setting up credit cards, what I mean, you need at least 3 credit cards. And we were talking about this before. Like for me, I'm showing you how to become wealthy or financially independent. I'm not looking to make $1 million. I just want to be secured, you know. And for this, to get a mortgage, you need 3 credit cards. And these 3 credit cards also, be wise about it. Don't get any credit cards. You know, I know when you're going to Macy's shopping or Target or something, they offer you credit card. That's not what you want. If you want store credit card, get Home Depot credit card, because that's gonna help you with your business, okay? But also look for, first of all, it's need to be free. You know, don't pay these annual fees, you know, or something like this. Don't fall for it, okay? It's so many different credit cards where you can get it without paying any annual fees. Also look for travel rewards if you like to travel. You know, you can book your flights for free, hotels for free. So, and I recommend to check forums, you know, just Google it. Credit card forums, and it's gonna be people who are writing their experience with the credit cards. It's not gonna be some guru, you know, who's recommended Capital One because they are paying him to do it. So look it up, you know, make your own decision. And step number 3, if you have debt, start paying it off. And when we talk about debt, the biggest credit debt that most of the people that I know have, it's student debt. And for student debt, what I would recommend you, call your companies, find out, you know, what is your interest rate? Can you combine all of your loan together? I know a girl, you know, who's supposed to pay like $100 per month for her student loan, and it's gonna take her 20 years to pay it. And all what she did, she calls them, she asks, you know, what she can do, because she doesn't know nothing. So she just call company and ask, you know, what's gonna happen if I'm gonna pay $50 more? How much money it's gonna save me? How long it's gonna take me to pay it off? And she paid her student debt off completely in 7 years, and that saved her thousands of dollars. So just first try to combine your student debt together. If you have credit card debt, what I would recommend, it's 2 different strategies. You know, you just start paying off, like let's say you have 3 credit cards. So you're paying minimum payment to each credit card, but you choose one and you pay whatever money you have left, you pay it, you know, to this credit card until it's paid off. And what it's giving to you, you know, let's say you have 6 credit cards and you pay off one and you just left with 5 credit cards. It gives you some kind of achievement, you know, and you see where you're going. And this is really, really important, that you know where you're going. You know, you cannot change your life until you change something. Like if you just live every day doing the same thing, how you expect something to change in 1 year or 3 years or 10 years? If you don't know where you're going nowhere, or you're gonna arrive somewhere where you were not planning to go. So just, you know, your goal is, number 1, to have good credit, and number 2, don't have debt, number 3, have some savings. And when we are talking about savings, it's extremely important. In American society, somehow we are not taught to save money. You know, people live paycheck by paycheck. I understand this. I remember, you know, like my dream was that my one, like my paycheck would cover rent, you know, and whatever is left, we have to jingle, you know, like with other bills. We never have money, you know, left over. But what you need to do is first, you put 10%. If you're gonna read books about financial education and how to become rich, number one, it saves the money. Read this Richest Man in Babylon. This was the same principle 2,000 years ago. And I know what you're gonna say, like, I don't have enough money to pay my bills. How would I save? Just trust me. You're getting your paycheck. 10%, if your paycheck is $500, 10% it automatically go to your saving account. The rest, you're gonna figure it out. Trust me, you will. If you need a second job, you will pick up the second job, but you know that you have this bigger goal ahead of you. And I hope we all gonna reach it together. You know, I really hope, guys, that I'm gonna inspire you to do something different with your life. And I want to bring another issue. It's not an issue, it's something that's bothering me. You know, what I see that so many people just don't want to take responsibility for their life. You know, they're gonna say, oh, of course you're lucky because of this or this, and my family was not rich. My family was not rich. I came to America when I was 25. I don't have one person that I know. I did not speak English. You know, I don't have paperwork. I cannot work, but I make ton of mistakes. And still, you know, I am where I am right now, and I hope to share this with you, and I hope you all become very successful. And I want to share one wisdom. It's kind of, I want to try to do this, you know, I want to end every video with some wise saying. If you hate it, guys, let me know, so I'm gonna stop doing it. But I really love this. Whether you think you can or you think you cannot, you're right. Hope it was helpful. See you soon.